Welcome to the College Football Playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story, the last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Syracuse Orange. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the College Football Playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. Bringing it out, it's Jordan. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype with a playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Same tailback, another carry. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that third down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
First down. Looking to throw the football.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
High completion makes it second and medium. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. It's an out route, the catch made, and he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Short throw complete to the tight end. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Syracuse.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
PAT makes it 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. They bring him down, but the gain sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
The offense threatening now, 1st and goal. Press coverage now from the secondary. That's a designed quarterback keeper. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Interesting choice here on the goal line. 5 wide receivers on 2nd and goal. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's got it near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Hey, I know it's only the first half, but let's face it, Chris. You've come this far. This is a playoff game. When you get inside a 10-yard line, you can't settle for field goals. You need touchdowns. Let's see if they're able to come up with it here.
Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tulane.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And he knocks through the PAT. PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. This one will be fair caught. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. The shotgun handoff here.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
And here's the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. On 1st down, it's play action. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch, but couldn't. It's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your 1st level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And the pass rush has trapped him into sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
That sack makes it 3rd down. Quarterback drops back, fires it on the move, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. In the clear at the 25. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. Send the back in motion. Takes the handoff. It's 1. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Play action fake, looking to throw. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And the wideout goes in motion. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. 4th down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline, and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. And they finally get things going this time. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quarterback operating an empty set. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And here comes a deep shot. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Jordan.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looking right, this one caught. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks Maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Green Wave.
Chris, remember in college football, it's just 1 foot down to be able to count for a touchdown. Does a great job towards the back line there. Doesn't go out of bounds. Goes up into the air and gets that 1 foot down. That's good. That's a score.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Syracuse lines up quickly. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Can he get there on the ground? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Defense will take a deep shot here. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just 1 more play.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. Syracuse lines up quickly.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Going for a big play downfield. And he's got it down there inside the 35. Touchdown, Orangeman. No chance to catch it.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the kickoff will be returned. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. He's going to take off. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, the pressure just couldn't quite get to him there. They forced him out to his right on that bootleg, but give him credit. He held his poise, looked at the entire field, couldn't find anybody open, and he just pulled it down and picked up a nice gain.
Keeping it on the ground here. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
He gets away with one here. He threw that ball into double coverage. So don't get me wrong. There was a lot of pressure. He does a nice job of hanging in there. But, man, he got to be careful where you're throwing this football.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And they've got the returner corralled. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Crossing the 40. Tackle, but first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets them up near midfield in 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see this second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put his safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Getting set. Here's second down. He'll hand it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Syracuse lines up quickly. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Syracuse.
Syracuse looking to convert on fourth down now. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. And that is no good. Still a tie ball game here in the third quarter.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll run it here. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
The ball carrier. Game set. Brings up second down.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Gets rid of it on the move. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Oh, it's snapped to the back. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. The gain makes it second and medium. It's press coverage now from these DBs. We go with a direct snap. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
This is a crucial third down play. To try a field goal from here will be 61 yards. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The offense still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run. First and goal. They need points, but it wouldn't hurt to also milk the clock a bit. Man, looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he takes it into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. Of course, they'll decline the offsides penalty, and the touchdown will stand. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. First down here for this offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And here's the handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Here we go. Third down and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. We'll try to run it with the option. Pitches to the back. Breaks in. Got space, looking to score. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tulane. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
28, Syracuse, 14.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Bringing pressure. Who's going to take off here? Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Syracuse finds up quickly.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. 3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. 3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Drops back. Looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And that's a solid return after the interception. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback will take a knee. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? It's the coach's favorite formation, victory formation. Quarterback just takes a knee. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. And with this one wrapped up, the quarterback will just take a knee.
Oh, man, there's nothing like taking a knee on the road to run out the clock and take home a victory. Because you know they've been hearing it all game long from these fans on the road. And this time, they get to go home with a W.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of